Paragraph 23, termination option of the 1 to 4 residential contract. Now, this paragraph is considered one of the most important paragraphs of the contract next to the sales price or the offer. Inspection should be scheduled immediately following the execution date of the contract. So try to get them out there the day or the day after. Your buyer should start calling right away. You want to give the seller time to respond if you're asking for concessions or repairs. Inspections are for the buyers, not the sellers. Seller may not be aware of some of the items identified in an inspection report. Inspectors are trained to identify adverse components of a home that a seller may never recognize. For the most part, the buyers should be concerned with large items like electrical, AC, and plumbing and things like that. Be careful asking for a list of repairs now. Sometimes it'll raise a red flag with the underwriter and cause delays or even kill a deal. The underwriter does not like to see a lot of repairs on a home. They may ask for the home to be re-inspected prior to closing, which could delay closing like I just mentioned. Repairs can also be a method to open or reopen negotiations by asking for concessions in lieu of repairs. This dollar amount is put into an amendment and is less the buyers would actually have to take to closing. Never reduce the price of the contract. Never ever reduce the price of the contract. It doesn't instantly help the buyers. This example shows $350 to take the home off the market for 7 days to do an inspection. You can get more aggressive with $500, $1,000, or even more in multiple offer situations. It will work. If a buyer is going to terminate, it typically happens within this period. If the home is back on the market because another buyer terminated, ask the seller's agent for a copy of the existing inspection report if there was one. Your buyer can determine if they want to go forward and save themselves the cost and the time of a new inspection. The last sentence of the paragraph can be an effective way of getting the seller's attention if there are multiple offers. Speak to your buyers about selecting the option will not be credited to the sales price at closing. They need to understand the process and be more than willing to go forward. Paragraph 23 of the 1 to 4 contract is very powerful. Get used to the purpose of it and understanding it, and it could be the difference in executing your next deal. If you have any more questions, you know where to find us.